Hello, my good people. This is Wajiko. If you like Karituga Kenagofu from USA, a state called Colorado. I know it's been a minute. It's been a while since I posted anything on this channel, and most of you have been reaching out, asking what happened, why I am so lost. But I am back like I never left. So like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I am back with so much information, with so much to share with you guys, and so much loaded. And today we are going to talk about, or rather, I'm going to ask you, are you ready to apply for DV 2027? Because it will be opened soon. I know normally it's supposed to be ongoing right now, but there have been some delays, and there have been an assumption that it's delayed due to the $1 fee that was introduced, and it's expected to take effect on this application, which will be for DV 2027. Let me remind you, I'm a product of DV program. I was DV 2025, and I was among the lucky few who made it to the USA. We know many people are locked out, and I don't have words to comfort those who are locked out. It's not easy, I know. And we just tell them there's always a next time, and the DV 2027 will be opened soon. So are you ready? Okay, you are ready. And this video will be about the question I've just asked, like, are you ready for the application? Do you have all the requirements? Are you prepared? Do you want to apply? And if you have a dream of coming to the USA, DV, or rather the green card, is the easiest, and yeah, it's the easiest. After asking you, like, are you prepared? Do you have all the requirements? Let's look at some of the requirements or some of the things you need to apply for the DV 2027, or many people call it the green card. It will be opened soon. We had the government spokesperson saying, or announcing rather, that it will be opened. The announcement will be made soon, and we are hoping it will be soon. So some of the requirements you need: one, it's the new requirement, the $1 fee that was introduced. It is expected to take effect this year for DV 2027. So every applicant must pay a $1 fee. If you're in Kenya, you just prepare your 125, 130 Kenya shillings. And if you're in another country, you just do your calculations with the $1 fee will take effect this year. It's a new requirement for us. During my application, when I was applying for the DV 2025, we were paying nothing. It was free. So yeah, we were lucky. But the payments will be made electronically, so we don't know if like you'll be able to pay with your M-Pesa, or it will just be debit and Visa card. So you just be prepared for anything. And another thing is just, we are hoping that they'll make it easy. easy in such a way everybody, or rather anyone willing to apply will be able to do so, because it's not everyone who has the visa or the debit cards. But be ready for anything, be prepared. You just do what you can do. Okay, so that's one of the requirements. There were people saying that there might be another requirement might be passports, but I read somewhere the passport requirements might not take effect this year, or rather for this application, but maybe in future, but I'm not sure, and I don't think the writer of the article I read was sure. So if that passport rule will be applied, I know so many people will be locked out, but we're just hoping they will not implement it at this time round. For DV 2025, passport was not a must, it was not a requirement. Yes, there was a place the passport details were required, but we just wrote like other documents, because by then we didn't have passport. Yeah, so we didn't have passport. So be prepared with the $1 fee, the passport, but for now we are not sure if the passport rule will be implemented this year. You just be prepared with whatever you have. Other requirements needed for this application is at least a high school diploma or high school certificate. If not, if you don't have a high school certificate, you'll be needed work experience or qualifying work experience of 2 years. That's the minimum requirement for the education level. About your personal information, you needed to gather your personal information, for example, your name, and it should be matching the name of your passport or other required documents in this process, and date of birth, place of birth, and one thing is date of birth is very, very important, and it should match other documents like passport, birth certificate, and other required documents that are needed during this application. Now you still need your marital status information. If you're married, just make sure to include your wife or rather your spouse and your children if you have. And if I say children, it's children under 21 years. There are people who are lied, like who are told, you will not be selected if you apply as married, if you include your children. Like, no, include your children, include your spouse. But if you're single, just go single, apply as single. If you are married, let your spouse apply, both of you. Yeah, so the husband should apply the application and include their wife and the children, and the wife should apply and include the wife and the husband and the children, if it makes sense. And passport information, if it's a must, or if passport rule will be implemented for this application, just provide your passport information. If it will not be a must, there's a place you'll be required to enter your passport information. If you don't have a passport, just indicate other documents, and if you're lucky to be selected, you will enter your passport details. You will have applied for the passport. Another important requirement, and the people say the most determiner if you'll be selected, it's the passport photo. There are several requirements for the passport photo. First, it's the size. It must be 2 by 2 inches, and I said it must be 2 by 2 inches. So whoever taking your passport photo, make sure to tell him or her to make it 2 by 2 inches photo. Another requirement is you should not be having glasses, hats, capes, or any covering in the head, unless religious, but they don't recommend. Your both ears should be seen. Make sure your ears are visible on that passport photo. Another requirement is the photo must be taken within 6 months period. So make sure you use your latest photo. The other one, the photo should be taken in an off-white or white background. Make sure of that. And still natural expression. Don't go smiling and making some funny faces. Just make natural expression and look direct to the camera when taking the photo. Yeah, those are all the requirements for the photos. And make sure your passport photo meet the requirements. They are very important. So those are some of the requirements, or those are the requirements you need during your application. And I will remind you again, I am a product of DV program, so I encourage people. I know there are so many people who are like, oh, nipe a connection, oh, how did you go there? I came here through DV program. So if you have a dream of coming to the United States of America, try your luck in the DV lottery, and the application will be open soon. So stay tuned. Make sure you don't follow for the scammers. Make sure you use the link DV program. Let me confirm. It's dvprogram.state.government, and it is completely free. I know there'll be so many scammers all over. Be careful, be cautious. Just make sure it's dvprogram.state.government. Apart from the $1 fee, you're not supposed to pay anything else during the application. So those are some of the requirements, or those are the requirements you need during your application. And I will remind you again, I am a product of DV program, so I encourage people. I know there are so many people who are like, oh, nipe a connection, oh, how did you go there? I came here through DV program. So if you have a dream of coming to the United States of America, try your luck in the DV lottery, and the application will be open soon, so stay tuned. So after the application, you will get a paper that has a number. The number is called confirmation number. Keep that number safe, because that's what you will use to check if you have been selected or not in May next year. And another thing I was about to forget, it's having a valid or active email. Don't let that cyber guy tell you use my email. We have seen so many people falling into those people's hands, because if, or just in case you get selected, some of them are con men or con women. They will ask you for money for you to get the confirmation number, for you to get that email, because the email you're going to use now, or the email you will give during the application, it's the email that will be used during the DV process if you are selected. So make sure you have a valid or active email, and use your email. If you don't have one, opening an email, you need 2-3 minutes, and if you take more, within 10 minutes you'll have your own email. Yeah, that's pretty much for the requirements of the DV application or DV lottery application that we are hoping it will be announced soon, or rather it will be opened soon. So be prepared, and I wish you the best. You can only have one entry. If you have more than one entry, or if you apply more than once, you are disqualified for this process. So you should have one application. The other thing is, no old or filtered or edited photos. They recommend latest natural photo. So don't go doing filters and AI thing. Don't even dare. So they recommend new photos, unfiltered, unedited, and don't use AI. So they need your natural face. I said, if you are married, include your spouse and your children. During our year, the DV 2025, there was a family of 5 who were disqualified, because during the application, the person applied as single, and after being selected, she included the children, I think 4, and after spending a lot of money, and I said a lot of money, hundreds of thousands, she was disqualified. Why? Just because she lied. Remember to use the only official website, the government official website. After announcement, I know the US embassies will put the application, the website on their pages. Don't be scammed. Use the official one, the dvprogram.state.government. And I said the process is free, apart from the $1 fee that will be introduced. So that's pretty much for the requirements of the DV program or for the DV Lottery 2027. And yeah, if you have any question, just write it down the comment section. I will respond, and as I always say, if need be, I'll do a video about your question. So write the question down the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I said I am back like I never left. Yeah. So expect a video every week. I'll be posting a video. I have so much of them by now, so stay tuned. Yeah, thank you very much for the love and for the support. I really appreciate from deep down my heart. So thank you very much. Stay tuned, and I wish you all the very best. For those who will apply when the application is opened, I wish you all the best, and God willing, see you in this side of the mountain, the United States of America. May your dream come true. May God bless you. Thank you very much. I appreciate. And until next time, toodles.